people? This is Hans the Ramen Raider right at you with another episode of Instant Noodle Recipe Time. This is the show where I show you what you're gonna do with your instant noodles. And today I've got something from, it says it's from the US. I don't know where it's made, but this is Hong Kong style chow mein by Kum Kee. Kum Kee is known as a producer of wonderful stock sauces, goos, and different things. We here enjoy the Korean barbecue sauce in it quite a bit, and their drunken chicken marinade. But yeah, I found this at the grocery store. $5 freaking. That's kind of expensive, but hopefully it's good. And anyways, we've got our good buddy and pal to explain himself on the phone. We've got Matt Bella, esteemed author and holy person. How are you doing, man?
Hey, thanks for having me on the show today.
Yeah, you know. So we just had an election, but we're not going to talk about that because there's a lot of people that like really can't handle that.
Yeah, I can't handle it either. Joe Biden is not the legitimate president of the United States.
You can't say that, dude.
It.
They're going to kill my channel. Don't do that. Rest assured, he absolutely
about
is.
The election, we should talk about that. We should talk about how you can't make fun of stupid people on YouTube because they'll ban you for using triggering terms.
Okay.
So, see what this is twisted over? This is a slippery slope of quote-unquote free speech
yeah.
that we headed down. We've been headed down for a while. Twitter bans people all the time. It was just most obvious when it happened to Trump, and now everyone's up in arms, and these things are really coming to light.
Yeah.
You know, it's the same conversation. But do people have a right to express themselves online? You know.
Well, I guess it's like there's the right, but what to what end? You know, I mean, a lot of the expression is just made to so further a point that it's like pointless. You know what I mean? It's just like all it is basically advertising at that point, like advertising an ethos or a philosophy. But then again, if you're going to do that, religious channels should be banned.
So right before the show, you and I were having a conversation about sarcasm versus cleverness, and that's very relevant to this point. Political satire is very effective in depowering dangerous and awful people.
Yeah.
There's nothing that can expose someone and make you. It's hard to talk people out of an ideology, but if you ridicule it effectively, that is very powerful.
Yeah, well, it's not only taking horrible people out, but taking people who are actually good people out too. I mean,
right.
You know.
So, what if you're using this platform to enact clever political satire that is effective in depowering dangerous organizations, and you are blocked from being able to express yourself like that simply because it has triggering terms in it, and they're not paying attention to the content.
You're talking triggering, not by like not like the whole concept of triggering a person who's a snowflake, but triggering an algorithm.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yes. I mean, that's the world we find ourselves in. It's not only blocking hate speech, it's blocking people making fun of people who say hate speech.
Yeah, but the thing is, though, that's the world we've demanded in our lawmaking.
We put ourselves here, man. We absolutely, every step of the way, this is all our fault. This internet thing exploded. We didn't know how to deal with it. We went way crazy with it, way too fast. And now we're like, whoa, reel it back in. Everything. That's blocked. That's okay. Whoa. And it's going to be like this for a long time now. And it's a very stilted progression to this technology.
Yeah, I mean, there's nothing you can really. I mean, the genie's out of the bottle as far as understanding about social engineering and using, like, everybody's doing it, you know. Listen to everybody. They're talking about it.
It's like a point of pride to not have a social media account nowadays. Like some celebrities are like, I don't do social media. And
I know lots of people that have just basically quit using Facebook, and it's just like, oh yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
But whatever you're comfortable with. I don't have a telephone.
Yeah.
I don't have a telephone, and I keep pens out of the hands of my children. Yeah.
I'm talking to you through the fillings of my teeth right now.
Your fillings.
The fillings of my teeth are bouncing the radio waves off the inside of my tinfoil hat, allowing us to telecommunicate.
That seems reasonable. Yeah.
What you got cooking there, duh? What you cooking, duh?
I thought you called me dog for a second, and
I
would be so
Mr. Juice.
Thank you. I'd be so lucky to be related in some way, shape, or form to Dog the Bounty Hunter, but I'm not.
Dog the Bounty Hunter is a beautiful woman.
God.
Noodles, what you got?
There's this chow mein. I gotta put it in the microwave. Why don't you plug your damn book?
Huh.
My microwave just told me that it's going for 90 minutes, by the way.
Uh-oh.
Bing, bing,
it seems like too much time for noodles.
Yeah, I think it's a little much. No, 40, 50, 60. Wait, no, I did up. No. There you go. And now I gotta change the power level, dude. Power level, I'm going with 7. Okay, so I've got 70% power. I'm lowering it into the warp reactor.
Excellent.
Putting it on loosely. All right. And now, this Hong Kong style chow mein by Kum Kee. We're going to now read our passage from the book Momo Fernando Speaks.
Yeah, the Book of Wisdom.
Yes.
The Book of Great Wisdom.
Are you ready for number 160?
Damn.
Okay, and I'm holding my finger upright as I read this.
Oh, that's even more
pointing
powerful.
Towards the heavens. Number 160. You do not need formal authorization as long as you are committed to your task and already are ready to assume full responsibility.
Wait, you say that one again?
You don't need Jesus.
It's a weird one.
It's a bad one. I don't know.
Go ahead.
You do not need formal authorization as long as you are committed to your task and are ready to assume full responsibility.
That's great. That just means show initiative as a worker. Don't ask your boss, hey, should I do this next? I'm done with this. Should I move on to the next project? Just do it. Then go show them what you've done. That's all that means.
Yeah,
it's a productivity thing.
But if you screw up, you're toast, buddy.
Yes, correct. You can't say, well, my boss told me to do this. It's like, oh, wait a minute. Who told you to do that? Oh, you just did it on your own? It's a double-edged sword.
It is. Foment it. I've got little... right now I'm looking at little... I don't know what these are. I'm going to hold them up in front of the camera.
Ooh.
I have absolutely no clue what these are in my drawer. They're little circles. And then I've got a little baggie. Show and tell. This is a baggie of tribbles that came with Mr. Spock. But I don't want the kids to eat the tribbles.
Just use the tribbles for garnish. Reusable garnish.
I guess so. They're like little dingle balls that you have on the lowrider.
Nobody talks about that. Plastic garnishes. Why not? Nobody eats them. Just wash them off and reuse them.
I know. I've been thinking about that. I would save so much money in eggs.
Yeah.
No, plastic eggs, dude.
No, dude,
plastic
absolutely.
Fried eggs.
Don't say that. Don't say that on your show, though. Don't tell people that you're going to be using props from now on.
I could do it.
I mean, you can do it, but don't announce it.
There you go. You know what's getting me? People keep asking me if I'm intoxicated while I do the show. I'm not. I'm not.
Oh.
You know me, man. I can't do that. I get all verklempt.
People think you're drunk. People think you're stoned. You're just chill, man. You're just you.
There's something wrong with me, I guess. I don't know.
No, you're great. Thou art the greatest.
I guess I'm just an American original. I'm a patriot. I guess I shouldn't say that. That's a word that'll trigger the algorithm. Hey, patriot. You got any shoes? It's me, Mike Stevens. How you doing today? I've got a pair of shoes that I found over here. You know, I think the gang stalkers are coming for you. That's the weirdest poster.
That's Kenmore, man. Anybody who knows anything about gang stalkers, comment below.
Or
we're curious
gang
about
stalkers
this
and
nefarious underground society.
Yeah, and gang stalking.
Crazy,
it's not about
dude.
going.
Creepy.
It's not about going after people who are like gangsters. It's about people
stalking people in gangs. In a gang, you are stalking someone.
But like,
you and a gang of your friends are stalking random innocent citizens.
No, you and a gang of your friends are being stalked by some kind of authority. It's really...
Oh, what?
Look it up on Urban Dictionary, dude.
That's crazy, man.
Yeah. It's all about the mind F.
Yeah, definitely. The mind F is rampant.
Yeah. There was a guy who... pulled up in a little pickup truck one day and said, "You're, what was it, perpetrating? Yeah, you continue to perpetrate the mind F." Wow. But he used a 4-letter word that I'm not going to use here. I'm just not. I want to get that half-a-cent advertising revenue. I don't know, though. So it looks like our Hong Kong style noodles are done. I'm ready to taste them. What about you, Matt? Oh, you're not even here. You are about, what, 90 miles away? 200 miles away?
No,
700 miles away?
I think it's about 90 miles away, something like that.
About 90 miles? With a ferry trip in the middle.
Across the water.
Across the water. Alright, I'm looking at these noodles. $5 for this noodle bowl. $5.
Wow.
Yeah, I got it at Safeway in that new fancy section, like where they have. Yeah. They've got Indomie there though, and that's like finally. Mm-hmm. All right, here we go. Cheers. Yeah. It is like so acidic. Yeah. It's that American. It's chow mein. Let's make this sauce. It's full of like lemon juice and expeller pressed cane sugar juice.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. That's the flavor they also like to pass off as teriyaki flavor, like in a lean cuisine. That's amazing. Yeah, this one, I'm sorry. I love this brand for sauces, but this right here. Actually, we have a special guest other than Mr. Bella for his first. We can only ask him one question, but we're gonna ask him right now. What do you think? Would you eat this?
I think it's totally ridiculous.
First interview after leaving office. Can you believe that? Can you believe it? Are you happy to be out of office, Mr. Ex-President?
Hey, President in exile.
100%.
He's happy to be out. Can you say hi to Mimi?
Yes.
Hi, Mimi. How are you?
Good.
All right. Well, I guess it's time to plate the noodles. You have your pink tablet. Go, run along, play. Be cute elsewhere. Alright. So, what's the next step? I mean, Biden just pushed out like a crap load of executive orders.
17 executive orders, yeah.
Oh, no. Our extra guest wanted to comment on that, and I just put him over.
Yes, absolutely.
All I had to do, flip the switch. It was nice. Flipping the switch on the old magic guy who, anyways. Yeah, that's right. We weren't going to talk politics. Let's talk about
talk about whatever
paper.
we want.
We're going to talk about paper versus plastic. Personally, I like the plastic. I use it.
Well, a guy in India just invented a plastic alternative out of the jute plant. Remember we were talking about that?
Oh yeah, jute.
It's totally, you can make plastic sheaths with it, like for construction, all the same kind of material, and I think some other things as well, and it's totally biodegradable, man.
Well, then why do you want it? It's biodegradable.
Yeah, you can eat the stuff. You can just eat plastic.
Really?
I mean,
Maybe they'll make
theoretically,
an instant noodle out of it.
if it biodegrades, can you eat a milk carton? You can eat a milk carton, like a little bit of wax on it, and it's paper, but it wouldn't
It'll
kill
be
you.
flavored by the milk.
Yeah, I just buy milk cartons to eat the milk carton. Milk's.
Dip the crackers in the
I pour the
milk.
milk out and eat the carton. What?
Dip the crackers in the milk.
Dip the carton in the milk.
You know what I'm talking? What was that movie?
What? Dip
That-
the crackers in the milk?
Yeah,
I don't know,
the one, it was a Tarantino one. There were a bunch of shorts. God, what was that called?
Oh,
The last part.
Grindhouse?
No, this is the one where at the end they do the chopping the fingers dare thing, and the guy who played Ringo or whatever.
Oh, four rooms.
4 rooms. That's
Yep.
it.
Yep,
The crackers in the milk.
I don't remember that scene, but that's a good movie.
That was the one where did they misbehave? That one where he like goes out with his old lady and comes home and the kids have like set the apartment on fire.
Huh.
That was a good. Yeah.
Yeah, right, yeah.
I just keep finding like little bits of like movies like popping in my head from now and again.
Totally.
But then it like alarms me because it's like, wait, none of that crowd scene. Nobody's wearing a mask, man. Come on, man. Wear your mask. And it's
Yeah.
it's like I have dreams with people wearing masks in them now.
Yeah, no kidding, man. It's weird.
Yeah.
Dreaming about masks.
I like it.
Indeed.
It's like I was talking to somebody today, and it was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna get the what do you call it? The inoculation, the vaccine, and then I don't have to wear a mask anymore. I can go maskless. I'm like, no, not really.
Yeah.
First off, you risk ostracization.
Right.
Second off, it's not 100%. So it's like
Yeah.
your odds are better, but
Right.
still. But it's like, and honestly, if it turned into a thing like, I had to wear a mask for the rest of my life when I went out in public, what I don't understand is why wearing a mask is such just this horrible thing. Oh my God, you have to wear this outside. When it's cold, don't you have to wear a coat?
Right, yeah. It's because Trump made it that way, and you know it.
Yeah. I don't think there's. I mean, there's certain people that just really drives them nuts. But it's like I think
they
there's
were
people
just following the orders of
I wouldn't
President
say it's just Trump.
dictator.
I would say it's just like there's
You
a
know,
lot of people that are
if
really.
if he got on TV and said, "Hey, everybody should wear a mask," people would be like, "Oh yeah, that sounds good to me." And like most people, like Biden nowadays, first thing he did, 100-day mask challenge, mask up, 100 days. That's what he said.
Well, it's hardly a mask challenge. It's gonna
And
be
he's-
like
he's
requirement.
And he signed some stuff. One of his first executive orders was a federal mask mandate for all federal grounds, like all this kind of stuff, man. Yeah, so
Just make it
he's
for
all about
everywhere. I don't want to get sick. I don't want my kids to get sick.
Exactly. It's not that big of a deal. So we
Yeah.
haven't been talking about COVID for the last year.
Just a year.
Because Trump didn't want it known how many people were dying and how bad it was because it made him look bad as a president.
It makes me hungry.
Biden actually cares about this, and he's going to be talking about it a lot, and all this stuff is going to be coming up again. Masks are going to be okay. The numbers, the infection rates, the deaths, all those are going to be prominently talked about by the administration because they're concerned about the American people. It's going to be a whole new dynamic, dude. It's going to be a weird change for us.
hopefully
But it's what should have been happening all along.
Well, yeah. Well, hopefully what ends up happening is this crap gets over and done with. That's all I care about. If he says,
See what happens.
everybody has to stay in the house for like 3 weeks, and by the way, here's 10 grand to spend on Amazon, I'd be like, okay. All right, I'll do it. I don't care. I'll stay at home. I'll do apartment laps. My neighbors would murder me, but you know.
Cool. So how's the noodles looking?
The noodles, like I said, I really don't like them, but now they're rotating. No, they're like really acidic. There's like, it's wrong. This does not make me think Hong Kong style chow mein. This makes me think American style, not right. And what's funny about it is this is made by a company that is expert at making Asian stock sauces, liquids. So I don't know. I'm like kind of confused as why they would go this route. Probably because most products that are made in the U.S., like Budget Gourmet and Lean Cuisine and stuff like that, use this as an approximation of Asian flavors, and it's like just the amount. I mean, it's like it's chow mein. Chow mein generally, from what I've found, is more like so close to yakisoba. Chow mein, ramen. But yeah. Well, plug your book. In the previous episode, I shamed your book. But I thought maybe if you'd like to plug it, you may.
Totally. Right on, man. Well,
You're not going to plug your book?
it's a great show.
You're not going to plug your book?
What's that?
Plug your book.
Oh yeah, I just got my first royalty payments from Amazon today, man. All right, my first royalty report. Yeah, Fictionalia on Amazon.com is a collection of my short stories, science fiction, historical fiction, alternative history. Some interesting stuff in there. Fictionalia podcast is all the audio. If you want to check that out as well, it's free.
Did you make $1?
I don't know. I didn't look at the numbers. They just sent me my first notice. So yeah, I'm sure I'll be retiring very soon off those proceeds.
In the next 100 years, hopefully.
Yeah.
You got to raise the price. My brother's book is like freaking more than $0.10 a page.
Yeah, I know.
That's
I'll check
insanity.
Out that paper. I'll look into that paperback thing. Yeah, nothing back from the serial killer either.
Oh, very sorry.
You know what happened, though, is that the Trump administration executed, I think, 23, or like a lot, of federal prisoners, 13 federal prisoners that have been waiting on death row.
All right.
In the last, year of his administration. It's on this killing spree. And he was slated for execution. His name very well could have been on that list and he'd be dead now. But he got that brain tumor taken out, and they're just like, okay, you're not cognizant enough to face execution anymore. So, yeah, his name probably would have been on that list, man.
Wow.
Like, it's so crazy, man. That guy raped and murdered children, and then like, hey, you know what? We're going to take care of you for the rest of your life in a hospital bed because you don't know what's going on when we jab a needle in your arm. We're about to kill a bunch of people with your name on the list, but you got to pass, buddy. Here's your mashed potatoes.
Yeah, we'll feed them to you. Open the
All right,
mouth, in goes the choo-choo. No.
All right, thanks for having me on the show, Hans. Let's
Yeah,
go.
man, that's that. This has been Hans the Ramen Raider, wishing you enjoy your noodles each and every day. Don't forget to go to the Ramen Raider on YouTube. Click that like, click that subscribe. Send me money and stuff. And yeah, have a good one. Bye.